Yo, what's goody, homies? It's Lane Rolling. This is Tunnel Vision, and I want to start out by saying I really apologize for not posting any videos or live streaming, but I've been like super busy, been hitting the gym up, work, dealing with my daughters and stuff like that as well. But I do deeply apologize, and I will start live streaming again very soon. I'll be playing Fortnite, Warzone, Evil Dead, Skater XL, and whatever I feel. But if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Also hit the like button. And yeah. So this is my first time ever making a video like this, but I freaking love Stranger Things. I hate to admit it, but I've watched the show at least like 10 times, like the whole show, like from season 1 to season 4, like 10 times. I love this show. It's my favorite show that I think I've ever watched in my life, just because it has all the elements I like. I really love horror, sci-fi, and like conspiracy theories. It has all of that, plus it has drama, comedy, and it just has great acting, cinematography, storyline is like on point, and I just love the show. But today's video is going to be about a theory. I've watched it so much, I really feel that some of these things it's very important, and I want to put this theory out before season 4 volume 2 comes out on Friday. I know this is late, I've been busy. I wanted to put this video out like maybe almost a month ago when the season first came out, but you know what I mean, I'm busy, you know what I mean, I gotta get this money. So but this season was great. Season 4 started out wonderful. The only thing I don't like is the bully Jason Carver, the jock, or Angela. And put in the comments who was so happy to see Angela get smacked in the face by the skate. Like, that was so epic, because I had the most cringe-worthy moment in all of watching Stranger Things. After Elle's presentation and everybody joked on her, she left, she gets tripped, drops her diorama, and she goes to use her powers, but they're non-existent, and she just looks like the biggest idiot, and it was so cringe, and I felt so bad for her. So I'm so glad to see that she got her revenge. But anyway, I'm just going to get into it and start talking about this theory. And I think this theory is very important. Let me know some of the theories you have in the comments. Also, let me know, is this one of your favorite TV shows? Is this not one of your favorite TV shows? If it is your favorite TV show, let me know who's your favorite character. My favorite character would definitely be either Lucas, and it's not just because he's black, but it's Lucas or Dustin. I think that's like everybody's favorite character is Dustin, but Eddie is probably one of my favorite characters now in this season. Hopefully he sticks around. A lot of people are saying that he might die. And then also let me know who you think is going to die in volume 2. Alright, so basically, like, putting everything together, my theory is, and it's kind of 2 theories but put in one. My theory is that number 1 is Eleven's dad. Now, what made me even think about this is when we go back to Hopper going to see Eleven's mother and Will's mother, Joyce, when they go see Elle's mom and they talk to her, when Hopper even first, they were like, a woman, and they only talk about her mom. Like, why would you not bring up at all about her father? Nobody ever talks about who Elle's father is throughout the whole TV show. And with watching all of these TV shows and knowing the Duffer Brothers, that has to be for a reason. Elle's dad has to be important. Now, I have seen theories where they think Dr. Brenner is Elle's father, but that just doesn't make sense. I don't think he is the father, just because I feel that the reason why she was even able to overpower one and send him to the Upside Down it's because she has to have almost the same power and be from him. And if I'm not mistaken, when you have kids, your kids are a better copy of yourself, depending on if, you know what I mean, if they have health defects or whatever else it might be. But I think that they are better copies of yourself. So that would make total sense of why she would be even better. Plus, she was basically being able to harness her powers from a very young age in a controlled environment. She was able to figure out her powers, unlike one who got his powers and kind of didn't have anybody like helping him out. And when he finally did, they kind of took him away because they were kind of scared that he was going to end up doing something. So I believe that Dr. Brenner either artificially inseminated Eleven's mom, or maybe they had a romantic relationship. She was getting tests done, and if you remember, Elle's aunt definitely said that Jane's mom didn't even know that she was pregnant. I can't remember her name, but Eleven's mom did not know that she was pregnant, and it was kind of a surprise. They were doing all these tests on her. Next thing you know, she's pregnant. She ends up having the kid. They kidnap the kid. Now, this would also make sense of why Dr. Brenner is so like he favors Elle over all of the other test subjects. Same thing with one. Why does one like kind of look out for Elle over everybody? Then the theory goes even deeper. I believe that Dr. Brenner is one's dad. And what makes me think that is another element that was left out. They talk about Victor Krill's past and why Henry Krill did not like his father. And it's because he ordered the bombing of, I think, soldiers, and then he also murdered a baby, or had something to do with the baby dying because of the order to bomb this specific house. Now, they bring that up and they talk about that in detail, but he also said that his parents did evil things. They did unspeakable things. Now, they don't talk about what his mom did, right? So, to me, I was like thinking, like, maybe his mom was having an affair on his father with Dr. Brenner. Maybe even Dr. Brenner has some type of powers. Remember the first episode of season 4, he's like doing this test. He's very meticulous. And he was trying to do this crossword puzzle like super, super fast. And he like timed himself. So to me, like maybe he was even doing tests on himself. Maybe he has powers, right? And then that's how Henry got his powers. Now, it also kind of makes sense, like why would they want to move to Hawkins, right? Because Dr. Brenner basically paid for them to move into the house. It really wasn't Henry Krill's mother getting money from her uncle. It was really Dr. Brenner and the Hawkins lab paying for them to be in this house to do tests on Henry without them even knowing what was up. He harnesses his powers. They're basically monitoring them the whole time. Then he finds out. He kills his mom because he's upset over that situation. Like, and then he would kill his sister because him and his sister aren't like actual sisters. She actually has the real family. She has Victor and his mother as like, you know what I mean? And he's kind of like the lost sheep or whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, he's not actually like a part of the family. He's like, that's his half sister. So it would make sense of why he would kill his mom and then also kill him and then not kill his father. There has to be a reason why he did not kill his father, because I don't think he just like passed out. Or maybe it was because he was too powerful. Sorry about that. And I'm look, I apologize. Like, this is not what I like. If I end up doing TV shows and stuff, I'm definitely gonna change the format up. But I just wanted to get this out quick, so this is why I'm kind of doing it in this type of format. But the what I was talking about was, I believe that that is the reason why he maybe did not kill Victor Krill. But besides that, when I think that he knows that Dr. Brenner is his father, when the massacre at the Hawkins lab happened, he tells Elle to stay in the room. He goes around and he murders everybody, right? But why did he not kill Dr. Brenner? Like, I always thought about, why didn't he kill Dr. Brenner? He busts down the door, he kills 8, but he doesn't kill Dr. Brenner. Like, it would make, like, you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't he kill Dr. Brenner? Then he wasn't gonna kill Elle until he double crossed. So to me, it was almost like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of Star Wars references and stuff like that. It was almost like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader when they're fighting, and then he's like, "I am your father," and then he ends up killing Darth Vader, even though that's his father. You know what I mean? And then he sends him to the Elle sends him to the Upside Down. So that's like the weird dynamic. And there's so many different references that even bring that up, like the powers that she has and all that. And then it's good versus evil. So I think that that makes a lot of sense. And then also, why didn't Dr. Brenner die when he got attacked by the Demogorgon? Maybe Dr. Brenner has powers, and maybe it's like a whole like trickle thing. But then I was like, how did the other test subjects get powers? But then I have like an answer for that. So when he started the project after he couldn't control Henry, he could have started using DNA and putting it in test subjects as he was kidnapping these kids. He sees that that works, but he wanted to go a little further. That's when either, just like I said, he takes, you know, the stuff, you know what I mean? He takes some semen from Henry and he gives it to Jane's mother, Eleven's mother. She gets pregnant. They're doing tests on her while she's pregnant. They know she's pregnant. She doesn't, which gives Elle these astronomical powers and over everybody else. So that is my theory. Let me know if you think that my theory is even valid. What do you have any theories on what? And then I think that's the reason why he's so invested in wanting to kill Elle, because his own daughter double-crossed him. But if you like the video, please hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comments. If I haven't said this before, subscribe. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will check you in my next video. Oh yeah, one last thing. This is also the reason why she calls him Papa, and everybody else calls him Papa, because that's like a grandfather's name. Nobody calls their father Papa. Papa is like a grandfather type name. So it would be a reason why he would call himself Papa, because maybe he is the grandfather of all of them. Or maybe he's just the grandfather of Elle. But at the end of the day, I've never heard anybody call their father Papa. Papa is a grandfather name, so that also goes with my theory. Just had to put that in there. Subscribe, like, comment. Peace. Yeah. Deuces.